Garland, Texas Medal of Honor recipient Greg Stevens to speak at Blue Dragon kickoff event for first responders in Fort Worth on August 30th to 31st. Blue Dragon International Consultants present developing a bulletproof mind and a bulletproof heart for faster response and recovery on the front lines. Fort Worth event features Officer Greg Stevens, 2016 Public Safety Officer Medal of Valor recipient for stopping 2 ISIS terrorists in Garland, Texas. When Garland police officer Greg Stevens showed up for an extra-duty assignment at the Curtis Culwell Center on May 3, 2015, he knew covering the controversial Draw the Prophet event might be dangerous. As his eyes landed on out-of-state tags in front of him, they got his attention, and as the ISIS-inspired homegrown terrorist rose out of the front passenger seat with a smile on his face and began to raise his rifle, Officer Stevens knew he had no choice but to engage aggressively. Before the ordeal was over, 2 terrorists were down. And Garland, Texas would never be the same. Neither would Stevens. His day wouldn't end for the next 15 hours. He would later be presented with the Public Safety Officer Medal of Valor by President Barack Obama, witnessed by Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins, who traveled to Washington to watch the ceremony. Blue Dragon International Consultants are excited to share the stage with Officer Stevens as he shares his experience and takeaways from that day in May on August 30th to 31st in Fort Worth, Texas. Blue Dragon International Consultants kick off their 6-city tour with Developing a Bulletproof Mind and a Bulletproof Heart, a 2-day conference with high-level training on topics related to the escalated violent nature of aggression in our schools, churches, and public arenas. Officers, firefighters, ISDs, security guards, and the general public are welcome to attend. And spouses of first responders are encouraged to attend with free tickets when accompanying their spouse. Unparalleled instruction and recovery training post-trauma are available for every man and woman serving our communities with honor. And the general public should be aware of how best to work with them in the event a threat is unleashed near them. Officer Stevens will speak on train preparedness and his role in stopping 2 armed ISIS-inspired terrorists before they could commit mass murder in his presentation Stopping an ISIS-inspired terrorist attack. Situational awareness and aggressive counterattack were necessary to take down these armed killers in Garland. Conference attendees will learn the details of how to apply current skills to new situations for the greatest impact and threat reduction. Post-credit eligible, this conference is not limited to law enforcement. Children are discouraged from attending due to the nature of the topics covered. But the general public is invited to learn how to support officers and minimize casualty if caught in a dangerous event. Blue Dragon International Consultants, LLC is headquartered in Wichita, Kansas, and exists to offer high-level training and recovery resources to local police and fire departments, security details, and independent school districts throughout America, in addition to services provided at a federal and international level. Go to bdic.net for dates and registration to attend upcoming events near you. All vendor inquiries should be directed to Offbeat Business Media at susan@offbeatbusiness.com or 214-714-0495 for details.